The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards was brought to tears during a recent chat with Kelly Ripa. The hot topic in recent months has been Kyle's separation from her husband of 27 years Mauricio Umangsi, and when the subject came up on Kelly's podcast, she got emotional. Kyle and Mauricio announced their separation in September 2023 after they were done filming season 13 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is now on hiatus, but the recent Buying Beverly Hills Season 2 premiere has reignited the conversation about Kyle and Mauricio's marriage. The Netflix series gives Mauricio's perspective regarding what went wrong in their marriage, and it's been interesting to hear his side of the story. Kyle was a guest on the latest episode of Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa, and nothing was off limits. During their chat, Kyle and Mauricio's marriage was a topic of conversation. "Very rarely am I surprised by something. I'm very hard to surprise or shock these days," said Kelly. However, she confessed that when the news broke about Kyle and Mauricio's separation, she sent the article to her husband, Mark Consuelos, and said, "Oh my God. Is this going to happen to us? It was one of those things where I was truly shocked," added the morning show host, noting that she and Mark had been married for the same amount of time as Kyle and Mauricio. The remark drove Kyle to tears as she responded, "I get so emotional when I hear people talk like that. Sorry, I know you've been married the same amount of time, and it is really hard." As for what solidified her decision to separate from Mauricio, Kelly asked that very question during their chat. "You've probably had things about your marriage that you fight about now and then, and it never goes away, so there were things like that in our relationship," said Kyle. The 55-year-old said she never saw Mauricio fixing or doing the work that I needed him to do to fix these things that were, for me, very important. She also hinted at an incident that happened years ago that broke her trust but refused to go into details about that, saying, "I think it was that, and then combined with other things. I just had a breaking point, honestly," she added.